So for your reconnection series, is there anyone that you wanted to reach out to specifically?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, during that process, I think I came up with about 80 people that I wanted to connect with. And there was no kind of, you know, order or preference, but that ranges from, school friends, old relationships, first loves, work colleagues, people in the same social circle. But yeah, there's the one elephant in the room that is my biological father. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have any sort of daddy issues as such, but there's definitely this feeling of like just not knowing. Like, and I've spoken to my mum and I kind of know why um, it happened. And I'm fine with that. But it's just, 46 years of just not saying anything, not getting a card or anything at birthdays or, and I've known about my dad since I was maybe 11. I think that's when my mum told me that my dad's actually my stepdad and that I've got another dad somewhere. And I didn't really do anything with it my whole life. I guess out of respect for my stepdad, I didn't want him to think that I was, I wanted to go and find a different, my actual dad. I don't know. So yeah, it's been something that I don't think I've been battling with, but I definitely feel that that's like the elephant in the room. It's like, well, whenever I speak to anybody else, they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you don't know who your dad is." And like, I know he lives in Germany. I know he's got a daughter and he's remarried. I've even met my half sister a few years ago. She came over to Australia, but yeah, I don't know what I want out of it, but I think it's time just to reach out for nothing more than just to let him know as well that there's no hard feelings. Um, because I guess he may be of carrying this around with him for 46 years too, and just not just thinking that I might hate him or want to, do you know what I mean? And that's just not the case. So yeah,
Exactly. So there's just that invisible barrier there that stopping you from reaching out to him, and then
vice versa.
ultimately stopping him from reaching out to you.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think that's why I think this isn't just about me. Like, I think I'm doing this for me, but also I'm trying to do this to show how easy it can be to reconnect with somebody. Um, and listen, there's lots of people out there that you probably don't want to reconnect with, but you know, I'm a bit more open with the way I talk these days. And I've met in fact, I met people this morning who were in the exact same situation. They were adopted. They don't know their adopted parents. They just assume that they didn't love him. So they gave him up. And really what I want to get out of all of this reconnection is just to get the other side of the story or the other perspective, because I feel that a lot of my mental issues are because I've stored an emotion and I've painted the picture and that's how it is. But actually, if I could be totally wrong. Like a prime example is I feel like I did wrong by somebody and I had a chat with them and they were like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Didn't even That wasn't even a thing." So I've been holding on to this perspective that this person hates me and, I did wrong by them. And when I actually speak to them, they're like, "Mate, I didn't even give it a second thought. What are you talking about?" And I've been carrying that for years. And I'm like, well, fuck. That's what all of my mental, I guess, my mental struggles and my depression have been, is because I've painted a picture, but that picture is actually totally wrong. So yeah, and with my dad, I don't really know the real backstory. I kind of get an idea, but also I just want to be able to let it go and be fine with it. and not be so sad about it, and not just assume the worst. I just want to reach out and find out, I think.